everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I really wanted to start on my tank top that I am making for my birthday. If you're unaware, in my last video, which I will link up in the cards as well as down in the description box, I talked about how my birthday is coming up. It is May 3rd, and I really want to make the top that I'm going to wear to like my birthday dinner and just like on my birthday basically. I've never made something specifically for my birthday, so this is pretty exciting. In that video, I even made the gauge swatch, so I know what my gauge is going to be when it comes to making the tank top. I did a basic sketch of what I want to do, so I'll show you that really quickly. So basically my gauge is 28 stitches for a 4-inch wide gauge swatch, and I did that in a 4mm knitting needle, one-stranded by the way. And so basically I want to make the tank top. It's going to be kind of like a V-neck situation in the front as well as in the back. It will be a V come to a point basically. I casted on 253 stitches, but losing one by joining the round gives me 252. So it will be 126 stitches for the front and back panels. And I am doing a 1x1 ribbing along the bottom, and the top portion of the tank top will also come to a 1x1 ribbing as well as the straps. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I have never freehanded a pattern before when it comes to knitting, so I of course had to pick now to do that for my birthday outfit. But with my little sketch here, I think I can pull it off. I think that I can do it. So during crochet club today, I started it. It's of course is just the 1x1 ribbing, but it's looking so beautiful. I did 3.5mm knitting needles for the 1x1 ribbing, and it looks pretty good. So this is Noro yarn in the colorway Sonata, I believe. It is a sport weight yarn, which is a size 2. But honestly, this yarn is pretty big, like the way that it's, I guess, plied or spun. It's honestly not very small. Like when I think of a sport weight, I think smaller than this. So I'm doing the ribbing, the 1x1 ribbing, in a 3.5mm knitting needle, but I will be doing the body in a 4mm knitting needle. So I'm also kind of wondering how long I'm going to do the 1x1 ribbing. I think I'm going to do it to where it measures 2 inches wide. I really like a thick band of 1x1 ribbing on my pieces, so I think that's what I'll do, is a 2-inch. It's already looking so good. I love this color. It's so beautiful. I don't know if you can really tell how it's looking on camera outside. I am in a shaded area. I debated on doing this tank top while holding 2 strands of this yarn. I do have a second cake or hank that I caked up. But after doing the swatch, I decided that one would be good because I really want this to be kind of like a more flowy, breathable top, especially because it's getting warmer here in East Tennessee and I don't want to be like sweating. We're also going to like a Korean hot pot for my birthday, so it's going to be pretty warm in there and I don't want to be super sweaty. So we decided on one strand, and when I say we, I mean I decided on one strand and you guys agreed with me in the comments. So we, the collective we, have decided that it looks better with just one strand. So that's what I'm gonna do. During crochet club, actually we went to this crepe place in Knoxville, Tennessee. I live about an hour away from Knoxville, but everybody else lived like 20 minutes. So I was like, I'll make the drive. I don't care. Like, I want to try a crepe place. So we went to this really cool crepe place. And then we also went thrifting, and it was so fun. We found some really good stuff. Normally when you go thrifting in like bigger cities, you find some pretty good stuff. So basically, I am going to the beach. I forget the beach off the top of my head, but my husband and his family and then my sister were going to a beach, and my sister and I wanted to like get some clothes specifically for this trip because it's going to be pretty warm and we don't have really like flowy kind of breathable clothes like that. I'm so excited for all of the stuff that we found. My sister actually found like a sun hat and like a bathing suit cover and things like that, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm hoping to make like crochet a bathing suit cover. That'll probably be a project vlog for sure. But I don't have all the time in the world. I have less than a month to make it, as well as my birthday tank top, and as well as a possible sun hat. So, and also another tank top that I want to make for the trip. So it's like, I have a lot, and in a very short time frame, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself when it comes to these projects. Like, it'll be a big time crunch. I am for sure positive that I'm going to have to make something on the way there, like on the car trip, because we're driving there. I think it'll be like an 8 or 9 hour drive, which I don't mind. I'm not the one driving. My husband will probably be driving, and my sister and I will be relaxing and sitting in the car. So I'll have plenty of hours to crochet or knit, so work on any projects that I for sure will bring with me. I love taking projects with me on like road trips or if I'm flying and things like that. It's like a perfect time consumer, like something to keep me busy without being on my phone or something, because I like to have my phone like fully charged in case something happens. That's just like, I don't know, a little paranoid of me now that I say it out loud, but just in case I need my phone, and like, you know, I'm not spending all my time on my phone in the airport and like draining the battery, you know, so just in case I need it for something, or same thing in the car. I like to bring a project with me, so I imagine that's what I'm going to do. But I'm so excited. I also have to think about, like, I need to have 2 videos ready for when we do go on the beach. So we'll see what those are going to be, but I am looking forward to the trip for sure. I love going to the beach, being able to tan, like go in the water. It'll be so fun. I'm very, very excited. So, okay, hello everyone. It is the next day, and I am sitting outside, and it's very, very sunny. So apologies, I'm gonna have to wear my sunglasses during this part. Have my water prepped and ready to go. But I wanted to do a check-in and show you guys what I was able to get done yesterday. I got a lot done. So here, you know, we left off on our 1x1 ribbing down here, and I was able to start the stockinette. I'm doing the stockinette in 4mm knitting needles. And I actually have not measured this to see how long it is. So let's do that really quickly. Okay, we're at about 3 inches, just about. I don't know if you guys will really be able to see it, but I will attempt to show you. Here we go, just about 3 inches. Not sure totally if you can see that. And one of my hairs is in the way. Are you really making a project if your hair isn't in it? You know what I mean? My hair is always getting in my projects, but anyways, my dogs are running around. I love taking them outside. They literally just like run around, but they stay like on our property. So we don't have a fence or anything, but they're very good about staying close to me. So I don't mind letting them free roam. They're literally just off camera right now. But yeah, I have been getting a lot of progress done on this tank top. Literally just within a day. I literally started it yesterday. So yeah, this yarn is labeled as sport weight yarn, but honestly, it's definitely like a heavy DK weight. But also I've noticed, right, it's spun, it's not like plied from what I can tell, and some parts of the yarn, I don't know if you'll be able to see, some parts of the yarn are definitely thicker, right? Like here, you can really see it. Like down here by the ribbing, the yarn is definitely thicker than other parts, and like some parts are a little skinnier, but you know what, I don't mind it. It's working up super, super fast, so if anything, it's just helping my case. My dogs are running around. I don't know if you can hear them. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, both of them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm very happy with how my tank top is coming out so far. I think I want to do like maybe 10 inches of length, I'm thinking, until it's time to split the body. So we're at about 3 inches now. I have about 7 inches to go. So it's really just going to be nothing but stockinette up until it's time to split the body panels. But that's basically the game plan, basically the my plan of attack when it comes to the tank top, but this yarn is so beautiful. I think you can really tell now in the sun just how like beautiful the color is. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going, so we'll see how much progress I can get done today. Hello everyone, it is some time later. I have been working on the tank top and I split the body last night. So I'm sure you can tell by the tone of my voice that something's wrong. I made the tank top definitely way too wide, which is crazy because I did a gauge swatch and everything was on track. And I don't know what happened after that, which is kind of unfortunate, especially because my birthday is this coming weekend and my birthday is Saturday and today is Monday. So I do not have time to unravel this and knit it back up. I like to think I'm a fast knitter, but there's just no way that I am going to be that fast. So we're going to have to pivot. So let me show you very quickly what it looks like currently on. So here is the tank top, kind of, right? So here would be the front. And like I said, I split the body last night, so it would be up here. The length was turning out good. I figured once it blocked, it would be a little bit longer. Here is the back, which you can just really tell how massive it is. If you can't see, definitely very big. I can put like my whole arm down here and it would still kind of be a little bit big. So yeah, I honestly don't know what happened when it came to knitting this, but now we're gonna have to pivot. So like I said, I don't have enough time to, frog it and then re-knit it within the course of like 5-6 days. So I'm hoping I can crochet something. So I was scrolling around on Ravelry and I found this pattern. This is the Arno top by Miss Beetle. This is a tank top kind of button up, I guess you could say. The sizes are small, medium, large, and extra large, and the level is intermediate when it comes to crochet knowledge. This is, I think, going to be a little bit more form-fitting, which is what I wanted. I didn't want it to be oversized like my birthday top. And I already made up my gauge swatch, so this is how it's looking. Also, while looking through this pattern, I feel like I'm going to be a size medium because the bust circumference is 37 inches. But then looking at the yarn that is required for this size is 240 grams. And I only have about 200 grams. So that means I have to go out and buy more yarn. But the yarn store that I went to is like an hour away from me. So everything that could go wrong with this top is literally going wrong. So, I have a very busy day today, but hopefully, I can stop by that yarn store that's like an hour away and get more yarn. Maybe. I literally did not think that it would be this big of an issue, and the only reason I need more yarn is because I was expecting to knit this top, so I was like, I'll have yarn left over. And then now I have to crochet it, and crochet uses more yarn than knit does, so now I need more yarn. But the swatch is looking beautiful. I mean, I think I'm going to be very happy with how this top turns out. I love a rib top. I think it's going to look very beautiful. I just am, kind of stressing a little bit because, yeah, I kind of expected to have this top done by my birthday, and now I'm going to be like struggling to get it done in time for my birthday. So I've been knitting on this for like maybe 2 weeks, and we're running out of time is the thing. It's, I'm kind of curious if this is going to work out in time, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, hello everyone. It is a couple hours later. It is currently 4:11 p.m. I had a very busy day, a lot of errands to run. I also had a hair appointment, got my hair done, highlights and a blowout. Can't decide if I like it. What do we think? Really, I don't know. I think I'm just not used to myself with blonde in my hair. It's been over a year since I have gotten my hair done, so I'm probably not used to it anymore. But I did get to go to the yarn store in Gatlinburg. It is the Smoky Mountain Spinnery. If you guys have never been there, if you're close to Tennessee, if you're visiting Tennessee, you know, in the East Tennessee area, maybe go to Gatlinburg. The yarn store is massive. I will pin the video up in the cards for when I bought the yarn and showed the inside of the store. It was really cool. But I needed some more yarn for my birthday tank top, so we got another thing of this yarn. It's a Sport Weight 2 yarn, so I'm not sure what this line is, but I love this green. It's so gorgeous, and I was so happy that they had it. So I will have enough to finish my tank top. Who knows if I'll finish in time, though. Also, I grabbed a couple of extra things while I was there. I got some wool wash. I have never had wool wash before, so I got this brand. I don't know what it is. What is it? Eucalyptus, maybe? But it is in the scent jasmine. They also had grapefruit, eucalyptus, and unscented. But I smelled the jasmine, and I thought it smelled really good. So I got some of this because I don't own any wool wash, and I feel like this stuff can't go through the washer and dryer. So probably better to get wool wash. I also got a little baby hank. It's so tiny. There were so many colors, and once I saw it, I was like, I've got to get one. It was $10. This is from Hartley's hand-dyed minis. It is from Cosby, Tennessee. It is a sock weight 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon blend, so I'm assuming you're supposed to use this for socks. And it is 20 grams or 92 yards worth of yarn. The colors are beautiful. It's like this hot pink meets orange kind of moment, and I love it. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I saw them. There were tons of them, and I couldn't pass it up. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if it's enough for a pair of socks. I'm not entirely sure. I've only ever knitted one pair of socks, so I'm going to say no, though. I'm going to say probably not. But anyways, the color was just too pretty. There were so many other colors, but it was calling to me, this colorway. But yeah, it's Hartley's hand-dyed minis. And it is located in Cosby, Tennessee, apparently. I've never been to Cosby. Don't know how far away that is from where I am, but yeah. So that's my little mini haul. I'm just glad that they had my yarn in stock and I was able to get there. Luckily, Gatlinburg was not busy. If you guys don't know, Gatlinburg is a very, very small town. There's only one way in, one way out, and normally it is packed. But I made it there today. No traffic. So I was very, very happy about that. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of housework and then we'll crochet our tank top, or my tank top. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it for my birthday. We'll see. It's Monday. My birthday's Saturday. I could still crochet it on that day because we're not going out to eat until like 5:30. So the only thing is I have to crochet it, block it, sew the buttons on. So we'll see. So I'm sure you guys could tell yesterday I was in very low spirits with how the top was turning out and feeling very stressed about my deadline that I created. So my sister and I went to this really cool coffee shop the next day. It's called South Press in Knoxville, Tennessee. And this place was so cool. I loved the decor and just the environment was really cool. There were a ton of crochet pieces. Here's a couple of blankets. They were so amazing. Sorry for the shaky footage. I am still getting used to recording in public, but I also was just so excited about this place. It was really cool. They even do live music on Fridays, I believe, and they had a little like small artist showcase. So there were a bunch of cool things like stickers and earrings, like tons of jewelry, and even a Coraline embroidery hoop, which I thought was really cool. I almost got it, to be honest, and a couple of earrings, but yeah, they were really cool. Here was a really pretty pair that I liked. It was hard to restrain myself to not buy a bunch of stuff, but this place was really cool. We're definitely going to come back here. And here's a star crochet pillow that I thought was really cool and deserved a mention. And I ended up getting a cream cheese bagel with strawberries, honey, and granola, and it was fantastic. So if you're in the area, make sure to check this place out. I really enjoyed it. Okay everyone, it is currently Friday, May 2nd, a day before my birthday, and I started blocking my top. I blocked it last night actually, and this is what it's looking like, real crispy, real crispy. I don't know if you can really see it, but I need to assemble it. I love this top. This pattern was so easy to follow. I definitely will have to make more. This is the Arno top. I'll put it up on screen. I'm also not sure who the creator of this pattern is, but it was super easy. It was literally just slip stitches and half double crochets and like slip stitching in the back loop basically, but it turned out beautifully. I love this yarn also. It's so beautiful. The color is amazing. I also think I said it's a sport weight 2 yarn, but after working with it, it definitely feels like a DK. So hopefully this top is going to be the tiniest bit oversized. I like more room in the front of my shirts, as I'm sure you guys can tell. Oh my gosh, okay, it's beautiful. It's so drapey. Okay, I think that this is going to work. You guys can't really see it, but trust me, trust the vision. I think it's going to fit me perfectly. It is a button up, so I need to put 3 buttons on it and sew it all together, but I was curious if I'd have to add like a rib band on the bottom of it, because I thought maybe it wouldn't be long enough, but I think it blocked out to a pretty good length. So that's our little progress check-in. I am going to go to dinner and see a movie tonight, so when I get back, we will assemble the finished product. I have some buttons that I think are going to be beautiful for this. I just uploaded a video today. It is like a set of buttons that I got from Joann Fabric, which unfortunately has closed down now, but oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And it's so crispy. I love blocking out projects, and then they keep their shape. This is technically the left panel, but it blocked out just the same as the right, so that's perfect. Literally fantastic. But we're just waiting for my husband's parents to come to the house, and then we're going to go to dinner and go to the movie and everything. We're going to see the Thunderbolts, which I'm so excited for. Marvel movies always upload a video on or near my birthday. So Thunderbolts came out today, a day before my birthday, and I love that. The last movie, I don't even remember what the last Marvel movie was, but yeah, they always release a movie like right around my birthday. So I'm very, very excited to go see that. And I'll check in later tonight once I have started assembling everything. Okay, it is officially the next day. Sorry for the lighting, I'm sitting in my bathroom. I wanted to do this outside, but it's raining and pretty gloomy out, so I figured this is the next best bet in a way. Last night I did seam up the top, and I sewed on the buttons this morning, and I'm wearing it. I'm sure you can see it's so beautiful. It fits me beautifully, and I'm so happy that I bought this pattern. Again, this is the Arno top. I'm not sure the creator's name, but I'll put it on screen, as well as I will link the pattern down in the description box below if you're interested in making your own top, because once you see this, you're going to think it's so beautiful. Let me show you. So full transparency, I am wearing a white tank top on underneath, just in case. It's not super low cut or anything, as I'm sure you guys can kind of see. It is a little bit cropped, as you can see, like when I lift, my belly button is right here. So I think I'll probably add like a rib band on the bottom, maybe. Probably, but I'll probably just do half double crochets in the back loop, you know, because this is like half double crochets up here and slip stitches. So but this is how it looks. It's like a v-neck in the front, and then it's a v-cut in the back. Hopefully you guys can see that. When it's a sunnier day, I will show you like better clips. You're probably seeing them right now. I don't know, future editing me. But yeah, I love the color. This yarn is so beautiful, so soft. I drove all the way to that other town and didn't even need the extra hank of yarn. So literally just my luck when it comes to thinking I need more yarn than I actually do. But in all fairness, I did look at the grams and the yardage required for this top in the pattern notes, and it said I needed more than what I had. So I didn't even use the full 2 hanks or touch the third one. So yeah, I didn't need very much apparently. But that's the birthday fit, just the Arno top with a white tank top on underneath and some jeans. The restaurant is nothing fancy, but I did curl my hair. I never curl my hair, and I think it looks pretty good. But with that, let's go ahead and head over to the restaurant. I am very, very excited for dinner. I love K-pot. The first time we tried it, it was so good, and I'm so ready to have it again. So I'll show you guys a little bit of the food, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So hot pot was so good. Here is my soup. If you guys don't know, you get like a soup that you can cook things in, as well as a grill top. So I ended up getting the Szechuan spicy noodle base, and it was so good. When I tell you guys I ate way too much food, but everything was so good. I got like tofu, there's beef, pork, chicken, there's even seafood, ramen, and I got some like bubble tea or boba as well. Everything was literally so good, and I had such a great time with my family and my husband, and you know, it was everything that I was looking forward to. Everything was really good. Their kimchi was probably the best I've ever had. It was so good. And to wrap up the night, we even went to Crumble Cookie, which we don't go to very often, but it was pretty good. They had like a strawberry cookie that I ended up getting, but here's the aftermath. We got a lot of food, and I even got a second bubble tea to take with me, but everything was amazing. So that officially is the end of the video, and here is another look at the Arno top. If you're interested in making your own, I will link the pattern down in the description box below. I definitely will be remaking this pattern in different colors. I loved how it came out. I felt really beautiful on my birthday, and it was super easy. Definitely beginner friendly, even though it's listed as intermediate, but I hope you enjoyed the video nevertheless. Sorry it was a little chaotic, but this whole project was chaotic for me, if I'm being honest. But I'll leave it here, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!